Hi, I'm John Bates, CEO of the SER Group. SER is in the enterprise content management space, which means we're coming from a market that's all about capturing, digitizing, storing, managing, searching, archiving enterprise content, your documents and other content. But we come from a particular perspective, which we call intelligent content automation, because we believe there's a convergence that's happening in the market between process automation, in enterprise content management, and intelligent document processing. In other words, AI that can actually understand documents, that can actually then launch the appropriate workflow for whatever kind of document that is, and be able to identify the various elements and logic within that document, and then manage that document through its life cycle. And so that enables you to intelligently process things like invoices, human resources information, contract information, and so on. We believe this is the next generation of automation that's all around content. Our company is one of the larger players in the enterprise content management space. We're over 100 million of revenue. We're a very profitable business. We're headquartered in Bonn, Germany, and we're backed by the Carlyle Group, which, as you know, is one of the world's biggest and most successful private equity groups. Yeah, so I worked with DRAX, and SER worked with DRAX on a recent Chief Marketing Officer search. And we've recently appointed Will McInnes in this role. He was the ultimate result of our fantastic search with DRAX, and we're absolutely delighted that he's joined the business. And Will is an extremely gifted and qualified CMO. He was the CMO at Brandwatch, which was a very successful company that had a very successful exit in the social media, monitoring for brand space, kind of defined that market. And he was recently CMO of a very innovative startup in the AI space called Ultimate AI. So he's absolutely ideal. I worked with DRAX along with our Chief People Officer very, very closely in this search. And I've known Ruby and Patrick at DRAX for quite a while. We've been looking for the right context to work together, and this was the right context. And it was a very difficult search. I'm not the easiest person to work with. I know I seem lovely, but it's quite demanding. Gave a very demanding specification, and wanted somebody who was cool, very hot on the latest demand generation techniques, very hot on how to really amplify the message about how cool a company SER is, somebody who can be part of a transformation and can work miracles without spending massive amounts of money. Sounds an impossible task, doesn't it? I got really good guidance from the DRAX team on exactly what we should pay, and some guidance on to try and refine some of the things down. But ultimately they ended up finding me not just one person that would have fitted the bill, but actually several. But I can tell you it started off with a very direct feedback from me, and I encourage people to give direct feedback, and DRAX likes direct feedback and actually takes it and evolves the process. So, look, I don't like this, I don't like that, I'm worried about this, I think that. So we went through a few candidates in a few phases. And interestingly, another thing that DRAX does that's different from others is they have an in-house team that can do an analysis from a number of different angles on personality type and match that against your leadership team. So they can tell you, is this person going to be a fit in the team, and is this person going to be a diverse person in the team versus, very samey. And he is very different from me, but I see that as a very positive thing, and adding to, diversity of thought in the team. And so he brings a different aspect, but a practitioner in this space of very, very high caliber. So, I can tell you, working with DRAX, it's a very structured, communicative process, where direct feedback is valued, it's acted upon, and it's very, very friendly. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of laughs. We get things done quickly. We have, at least weekly calls. We're also reviewing profiles and giving feedback all the time. And, I value, as I told them, getting guidance. I just don't want to give and have them be, an automaton. I want to get their guidance because they're in the market all the time, super well connected. I should say another good thing about DRAX is they know a lot of people that I know, and we're often, triangulating different aspects of the market. They know private equity really well. They know many of the people that I know. We have a really nice sort of, if you like, ad hoc network situation. And that's one of the nice byproducts of this. This is not just yeah, we'll find you this person. This is a long-term relationship that brings value beyond even this search, and is a sort of connected ecosystem type of scenario. So would I work with them again? Absolutely. And in fact, I continue to have, this is just a one project in a long-term relationship as I see it. And I know DRAX also work a lot with other colleagues at the Carlyle, other companies at the Carlyle group.